Taeyeon, INVU. Can you remind me where they are from? Are they from somebody? Are they from somebody? Do they have a mother? INVU is the song. Girls' Generation. Have I heard them before? Sorry, have I heard them before? Let me check. Like, it sounds familiar, but I don't know if it was from YouTube or from our research. I think it was from our research. Girls' Generation. They're iconic. I will be the judge of that, meow. They're OGs, huh? Are we talking like first gen? Is that what you're saying to me? You telling me they're first gen? How OG we talking? Second gen. Okay, it's pretty OG. All right. Okay. Here we go. I envy you.
Falling in love 너에겐 난 option 시작부터 다른 너와 나 깨지는 heart 빗나간 dimension 익숙하거든 yeah I think I lost my mind but it's my kind of love 아끼지 않고 따수단히 도는 주저앉아 문득 어느 순간 지친 내가 보여 애쓰고 있지만 So I can love you even though I do 밀어내봐도 난 너를 못 이겨 날 버리고 날 잃을수록 넌 반짝이 있는 irony So I envy you
Wow.
기대지만 기대하지도 마 몇 번을 되뇌고 되뇌도 그 손길 한 번에 무너지는 날 볼 때 네 기분은 어때 No 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 I guess I lost my mind Yeah it's my kind of love 늘 처음인 것처럼 서툴러서도 상처가 나 무뎌지기 전에 아울기도 전에 잔뜩 해집어놔 So I can love you even though I do 밀어내봐도 난 너를 못 이겨 날 버리고 날 잃을수록 넌 반짝이 있는 irony So I envy you Yes I envy you 시간 넘게 부서진 맘이 자꾸 날 핥혀 아파도 못 멈춰 So when you leave Please make it easy Cause I envy I envy you
So I watched this video with very different eyes than I normally do. Right at the last second before I press play and started watching the video, I saw Trip say, Because you were always saying second generation. Oh, they're second gen, they're second gen. OG's got it. But Trip at the last second squeezed in the comment, said second gen, but like the first big global group. So this video, well, hold on. Let me see. Now I just completely ruined it for myself. What I read was that this video, oh, somebody else did. Sorry, Trip. I was looking at like this video was the first video that so many people saw as a big global group and went, oh, what's this over here? This is interesting. So I was watching it with those eyes and it completely colored everything, right? Now, obviously that's not what was meant. It's that Girls' Generation as a second gen group was probably a lot of people's first exposure to what, K-pop? They were on Letterman. Okay, well there you go. That's one way to do it. So I was watching the video thinking, okay, how would I feel about this as a first-time viewer? And would that change anything for me, right? And what I kept thinking, and I do think this is the part that, regardless of my confusion, still stands. This video and song feels very clean to me. Like they have their sets, they have their choreo. I don't want to say it's minimalist. It's not minimalist at all. It's very grand. It's very grandiose. But maybe it's the voice or the song, but it just feels very neat and very packaged very well. The shots kind of stand for themselves. There's not a lot of trickery. It doesn't feel like they're hiding anything. It just feels like a nice, clean video that does what it's supposed to do. And part of that for me is like composition. Because while some people will listen to what I just said and be like, well, this is a boring shot because the camera's just there and they're not even really doing anything. Yeah, but it's the composition of the shot. It's how they put the shot together. It's the fact that we have these people formed right here with this back. See that how the arch is kind of frame in these two on the outside, and then she as the main subject is framed here with these two very royal twists, these little braids right here, right? That's composition. The lighting is beautiful. It's clean. And that push in while she turns, there is something uber satisfying about this shot. But they do this over and over and over again in a very clean way that feels like it's kind of calming, right? And actually, I'll agree with Alex here that says it's kind of refreshing to not have the typical very busy K-pop editing. I agree. Sometimes I'm in the mood for that. Sometimes I love it. I think if this song had that kind of editing, I think it would have been way harder to pull off. The voice has a lot of reverb on it. There's a lot of meat to that voice kind of holding. She has great vocals, but there's a lot of meat to it, and it supports the feel of the video. It feels spacious. It feels wide open, and I really love that. See, and even all the little camera pops where like that one right there, when she held up her finger and the dancers went and clicked into place, the camera also did a little and clicked in, and that is replicated through the video. Simple, not a gimmick. It just supports what is happening on the screen. As I've always said, when you take all of the pieces and you put them together the right way and I say the right way because that's subjective. I mean, in a way that supports each of the other pieces and they complement each other. Satisfied. This for me, beautiful, beautifully done. And her voice is just so pure. Now, do I think this is what she sounds like when she's eating a bowl of SpaghettiOs? Probably not. She's probably making a mess. There's SpaghettiOs everywhere. I get it. I get that there's post-processing, and I everybody understands that. But I don't feel like I hear a whole bunch of nonsense pushing her voice down and hiding it. Because if I have a bone to pick with the current music industry, because I'm a grumpy old bastard, kids get off my lawn, it's that so many beautiful voices right now are covered up by effects. And I don't just mean like reverb and echo. That shit's been around since the moon. Since the moon was built, it's been around. But like putting auto-tune and vocoder on voices all the time when those people can sing, stop it. Stop it. You're doing it too much. You're ruining everything. Now, T-Pain, surprisingly, he can actually sing, but that's kind of his thing, and that works. But stop putting it on everybody else. Just T-Pain.